Wnds is a free-to-play open-world action-adventure game developed by Everstone Studio. It took me roughly 50 hours to obtain the platinum. There are 34 trophies in total, with multiple of them requiring you to do dozens of side quests or collect hundreds of collectibles scattered all over the huge open world. To keep things simple, you will want to start by collecting every trophy in Qinghe, one of the two main areas in the game. The first two trophies you will most likely get the earliest in the game is every inch covered for collecting 40 chests in Qinghe. Most are in plain sight, so you don't even have to bother looking for them. Source of Stew Shore is a main story quest. You will get the trophy after defeating the boss and talking to an NPC. To list off some of the easier trophies, there's Pause on Point. Throughout the entire map of Qinghe, you will encounter puzzles you can do for a cat. All are relatively easy, and after completing 10 of them, the trophy will pop. Life Goes Dogs. If you go on the online mode and head here, you will find these dogs. Interact with them to turn into a dog and you will get the trophy. Horizon Seeker for reaching the highest point in Qinghe. The location of the highest point is here. You could also wait until you get the ability to fly, which will make it more convenient. The Old Timer Got It. In this area, which is one of the first places you will go at the start of the game, there is an old man. If you talk to him, you can fight him in the arena, and all you have to do is lose. Of course, I couldn't just let him disrespect me like that. Healing Hands. If you head here on the map, you will start a stealth mission. I didn't have the ability at the time, but I would recommend doing this mission after you obtain the ability to stealth attack. It makes it much easier and actually fun to play. At the end you will find someone doing a dance, and if you complete the minigame you will master the Panacea fan. The fan has the ability to heal, so it's a useful weapon to have. The Grand Strategist is the same thing. Head here on the map to do another stealth mission and master the strategic sword. Quirks of Fate. If you're wandering around the world, you will occasionally see the words encounter appear on the screen. That means you can start an encounter mission, and you need to do 3 of them to obtain the trophy. Keep in mind that you can only have 3 active quests at a time. The next 5 trophies are related to enhancing your character and gear. All you need to worry about is 2 things. After a certain point, your character will stop leveling up. During that point, you will need to increase your solo mode level by completing a combat challenge. Once your level is high enough, you will be able to get the trophies like Perfect Harmony because epic gear doesn't drop when your level is too low, or Skill at Hand, which requires your character to be at least level 30. For Power of 4, internal arts can be obtained by doing things like quests, and once you get enough, just equip the amount that is required. All of these trophies should be able to be obtained after the Blissful Retreat campaign. The trophies after this for Qinghe are a bit tricky. First you should aim for the trophy Buddha's Afterglow for clearing the campaign Halo Peak. But this campaign is inaccessible until you clear every other campaign and legacy quest, one of which is called Palace of Annals, which has its own trophy for completing it. Despite being called a campaign quest, this has nothing to do with the main story quest, but if you want to, you can start the story of Kaifen first. Once every campaign quest and legacy quest is completed, you might not have enough Qinghe exploration points. To get exploration points, you can do quests, clear camps, fight world bosses, or even progress through the other trophies I will talk later in the video. Once you get enough points, you can start Halo Peak. At the end there's a boss fight and it's pretty challenging. It has 3 phases. The third one being the hardest. You should be prepared for this fight, but if it's too much you can always lower the difficulty. The next trophy is the First Finding for unlocking a Dark Surge story, which leads to the final destiny, which requires you to unlock all the Dark Surge stories in Qinghe. This part is the most confusing part in the game. To unlock a Dark Surge story, you need to find a set amount of fragments depending on the story. Most fragments can be obtained by doing specific quests. The problem is some fragments require you to do quests that is only accessible after completing multiple other quests, which some have their own specific requirements that need to be met before you can start them. One example is when you have to complete 5 Wandering Tales to unlock an encounter just to get one fragment. This is most likely not a problem anymore, but the first few weeks after the game release, it was really buggy, especially when it came to encounters. I would have met all the requirements but not be able to start the quest until I respawn in the area several times. There are way too many fragments to talk about, so I will just show what quests that need to be done to get them. These quests are also hidden until they are completed. Once you unlock all the Dark Surge stories, you will be given this key which you can use to open this door and obtain the trophy. If you have gotten this far, the rest of the combat trophies should be easy. In the campaign quest Gleaming Abyss, you will have fought the Void King. Beat him again, but this time within 60 seconds. I chose the spear to do this because it seemed like the weapon that does the most amount of damage in a short amount of time. Early on in the game, you most likely have encountered a goose. There is a goose in the game that needs healing, but instead of doing that, you need to do the exact opposite. If you fail the healing minigame, it will start attacking you. Use Tai Chi, an early skill you will acquire in the game, and throw it into the water and you will get the trophy. The last trophy for Qinghe, quick on the update, is a grindy one. Throughout the entire map there are these things called oddities. To find them you can look at the minimap to see this icon. The game will also tell you how many you have obtained in each area, which is a huge help for finding the last few because you are going to have to collect 150 of them. It's tedious but not that bad if you collect them whenever you see them while doing other stuff. The next section is Kaifeng. You can access it by doing the main story quests. Compared to Qinghe, Kaifeng's trophy list is much more simpler. The trophies Jingming Pool Secrets and Savior or Kaifeng can be obtained by clearing the campaign quests. Voice of the Valiant. Despite the description, this is a trophy that can be obtained by doing the main quest. Speedrun in Granary. At the end of the campaign quest, Evernormal Granary, you will fight Zhang Yi. If your level is high enough, you can defeat him within 180 seconds to get the trophy. After the Evernormal Granary quest is done, you can meet this guy here to do his quest and get the trophy, a promise fulfilled. Broken Spear Victory and Might Wolf Raider are trophies that can be obtained by defeating the world bosses. Just go to the area shown on the map and defeat them. The Nameless General was actually the last trophy I needed since he wasn't in the game until version 1.2. The rest of the trophies are the same things you need to do in Qinghe, King of the Stage, for reaching the highest point in Kaifeng. Every inch covered for collecting 40 chests in Kaifeng.
Mechanism to open it.
Feline Riddler for solving 5 Meow Meow puzzles. Quirks of Fate might be a bit confusing. You need to complete 3 of them, but in Kaifeng it seemed less common for encounters to appear. I'll show you where the encounters appeared for me, but I'm honestly not sure how I accessed them. Mind you, the game was very buggy when I was playing it, so it might not be an issue now. The last trophy is quick on the uptake. You now need to collect 250 oddities. It's not hard, but it's definitely more time consuming. Make sure you use all the oddities you collected to upgrade yourself. With all that done, the Platinum Trophy is all yours. The hero is the voice of the world.
Over now.
If you're interested, here's a quick review of the game. The world of Where Winds Meet is vast and interesting, with tons of characters to meet, items to collect, secrets to uncover and bosses to fight. It is well worth your time, especially at the price of 0. That being said, it's not a game for me. Though I mostly enjoyed my time playing this game, there's nothing that made me want to continue playing after the Platinum Trophy. The story is uninteresting and the combat emphasizes parrying too much. I've actually been playing the game on the easiest setting because I didn't like the combat. Despite that, I can tell why this game has become so popular. Thank you for watching it this far in the video. If you liked it, please give a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again in another video.